from Freedom Field here on the campus of Eastwood High School. It's high school football, the regular season finale featuring the Eastwood Eagles as they get ready to take on the Rossford Bulldogs here in Northern Buckeye Conference action. Hi everyone, I'm Mick Gonzalez here, along with, well, the Rocket Man here, Nate Childress. And Nate, you got two teams here who are really, I mean, you've got Rossford, who's also right now in second place. They're clamoring to try and stay and gain a good positive outcome here when it comes time for playoffs. And then, of course, you got Eastwood here as well, who they're looking to try and end their season on a high note. And you got two teams here that are hungry and got a lot to prove here for this season. And I wanted to seek your input. And first, we'll start with Eastwood. Eastwood is a team, of course, Ian Downard. He is a guy that they're going to be featuring on offense.
Yes, sir. I mean, both sides of the ball, really, they're going to look to run the ball more than pass. I mean, this game's going to be over real quick. You know, running the ball is going to go by fast. But I mean, he did well against Woodmore last year, and I think he tries to continue to do that against Rossford today. Now,
of course, over on the Rossford side of things, you know, you look at what's going on with them. They've really improved it after a couple of heartbreaking losses to Bowling Green and to Lake, who's the front runner right now. But Rossford's, there's a lot to be heard from this Bulldog team as we head into the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, I stopped by the school yesterday, and Coach Drew's back. They're just hoping they can get the win tonight and hopefully get to the playoffs. First time since 2007, so it'll be a big victory tonight as long as they do their job.
Yeah, it will be. Well, it should be an entertaining football game, and we'll have the opening kickoff when we come back as Rossford gets ready to battle against Eastwood, and we'll have it next right here on the Toledo Sports Network High School Football Game of the Week. Welcome back here at Freedom Field on the campus of Eastwood High School in Pemberville, Ohio. Eastwood had won the toss but deferred to the second half, so Nate, Rossford's going to get the ball first, and they're hoping to start big early.
Yeah, I think they're about to try to give the ball to Eric Davis here, but we'll see. Let's see what they do on the return.
Ball is grabbed at about the 9-yard line. Hit over the 20, the 25. And a big pile up there at about the 24-yard line, but that's where Rossford will scrimmage, first and 10. Go ahead.
See if we can get their offense rolling here. Defense for Eastwood's pretty decent, so Rossford have a big task on their hands.
Well, of course, you know, Rossford, of course, they like to get rolling early, and of course, after last week with the big production from Chase Bainey, 6 touchdowns and threw for 2 more. My goodness.
Yeah, that's a crazy stat there.
Yeah, it's like video game football.
Yeah, yeah, he's out there playing Xbox.
Here's a fake on the handoff. Bainey on the keeper. Spins away as he hits the B button. Takes it out over the 30-yard line to about the 32. Nice pickup there by the Rossford quarterback.
A little mini Braxton Miller out there.
Yeah, hit that B button. Call it second down and 3 after a pickup of 7. It'll be second down, 3 to go. The ball at the 32-yard line of Rossford. Opening minute here of this ball game on a cool and beautiful night here in Pemberville.
Rossford went away from the signals and went to the hand cards.
Now in the gun. Bainey takes a snap, hands it off. Eric Davis gets outside, picks up the first down, turns upfield. picks up some more over midfield and is forced out of bounds at about the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there by Davis, as he didn't have too shabby a game last week either in the victory by Rossford, as he picked up 252 yards rushing to complement Chase Bainey's 212. So you know that the Rossford's going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah, those two are going to be their major offense keys, and just got to keep on producing.
So 1st and 10 here for Rossford. They're in Eastwood territory at the 45-yard line. Off the snap. And this time Davis stopped from behind, but still breaks free, changes direction, picks up the first down, and is able to get it inside the 30-yard line, down near the 26-yard line. A great run there by Davis as he picks up a quick and hard-fought, I'd say 19 to 20 yards. Looks like they're going to be 21 yards. They're going to spot it at the 24. But a big-time run there by Davis.
I'll tell you what, you don't see many quarterbacks getting out in front and blocking like Chase Bainey did just right there. And great block by Dylan Naraki on the outside.
So they move the chains, and now they're close to the red zone here in Eastwood territory. 1st and 10 from the Eagle 24-yard line. And now a great defensive play over there as it was Eastwood. Bringing it down there was Ben Haas. Haas was there. He was the only guy there, but he made it count.
Yeah, he came free. I mean, had no blocker, and he did his job. He broke himself down and didn't overplay it.
So a big loss there of 7. It'll be 2nd and 17. Clock continues to run as we're under 10 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. 9 and 45 to be precise and counting. Bainey in the shotgun. He'll roll out to his left, looks downfield, doesn't like what he sees, and loses the football, but it's covered up by the Bulldogs. But another play that did not go well for Rossford is you got to credit that Eagle defense, man. They have been swarming.
They're getting pressure right away, and I think that's their main key they need to do is just keep them steady and get pressure on the Bulldogs.
So it'll be 3rd down and 21 after that loss of 5. Or check that, loss of 4. It'll be 3rd down, the ball at the 35-yard line of Eastwood. Rossford moving the ball. The problem is it's in the wrong direction. Under 9 minutes to go, and now they're going to dump it out over here on the right side. It goes incomplete. That pass was intended over there for Jacob Perry. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Looks like Rossford's going to stay on the field here.
Yeah, they're close enough that they can't really punt it, and yet they're far out enough that they can't try a field goal, so they might as well. And again, you got to tip your hat to that Eastwood defense. Excuse me, it was led by guys like Tyler Tudor up front, getting the job done here for the Eagles. Has got trips out to the right, and now here is Bainey. He's going to roll out to his right, looking downfield, fires. He's got a receiver. Now it's going to be a question of the spot.
It looks like they're giving it to him.
Eric Davis was the guy who brought that ball in, but now just a question of where they're going to spot it. Is it enough for the 1st down?
Nope, it's going to be a change on downs here.
Well, it's a turnover on downs here as Eastwood bent but didn't break as they were able to keep Rossford from picking up the 1st down. So it's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Eagles as they'll have the ball at their own 15-yard line. They were a yard short.
What a great start for the Eagles too. You know, I mean, coming out here, getting them pressured, and disrupting the Rossford Bulldogs offense. And I feel like that's their main key that they need to do tonight is disrupt their offense.
Those the dulcet tones of one Nate Childress. We'll talk about him a little bit more as the night progresses. Here's the handoff now, and fighting for it was Ian Downard. Downard, as we talked about in the open, Nate, he had a big game last week against Elmwood as he was able to pick up 3 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, and created quite a bit of offense here for the Eagles.
Yeah, as a defense perspective, Eastwood's offense is hard to predict. They got so many different things they could do off of it, but a lot of it's going to be a run, and he'll be a big powerhouse tonight.
Well, we'll see how it goes now here on 2nd down. And it's going to be Perry, the ball carrier. So it'll be third down, and it'll be about 8 yards to go here. Just under 8 minutes to go, 7:53 to go here in this opening quarter. Glad you could join us here on a beautiful, cool fall night, a Chamber of Commerce night here in Northwest Ohio. As you see on the replay right there, solid defensive play and tackle by Travis Zabluski. He's one of those guys that is all everything here for the Bulldogs. And they go to the air. It's picked off over there on the left side as it's going to be brought back over there by Billy Zeller. Zeller gets it all the way down, and oh my goodness, what a way for the Bulldogs to get things fired up. And, well, hey, a pick six is always a good way to get things going.
Good start. I mean, I think tonight we're going to have a lot of defense on our hands the way this game started.
So a pick six by Billy Zeller and the Rossford Bulldogs puts them on the board, and you can see here on the replay. Right in.
He read that great. I mean, just came over top and picked it right off.
So it's going to be Cody Orr attempting the extra point. Ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 7:25, a pick six here by the Bulldogs, and they lead it 7-0.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
244-LEAK Seagate.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641. Mike Jamieson and Jamieson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jamieson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jamieson and Jamieson's Mobile Music and Creative Video Imagery. Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992. Adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013. SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue.
Spencer Schultz set to kick off here for the Bulldogs. I think I said Cody Orr. I meant Spencer Schultz. As he puts the foot to the football. A short kick. It's going to take a funny hop, but it's going to be picked up at about the 19-yard line. And it's going to be returned out near the 25. We'll see where they spot the ball, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Eastwood. And, of course, now if you're Eastwood, Nate, obviously with a play like that, when you throw an interception for a touchdown, first thing you want to do, it's kind of like getting knocked off that horse. You want to get right back on it.
You want to get right back to your running game and control how you usually would do it and just basically run the ball. As a quarterback, he's got to wash that out of his head and come back and make a great play.
So it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And it's handed off there to Ian Downard. Of course, as we said earlier, Downard's the guy he's the horse here for the Eagles.
You know, look to go to him often.
Of course, Downard had 3 touchdowns last week against Elmwood in the Battle of the Woods. I have to admit, I think I lifted that where did I lift that from? Oh, the Sentinel Tribune. Got to say hi to the guys out there in BG land. Appreciate them. They're also here tonight. A lot of folks out here tonight for this game. It's over on the right side. Downing able to get outside, get some real estate out near midfield. They may even be over midfield into Rossford territory. They're going to spot the ball right at the midfield stripe. But nonetheless, a good run there by Downard and a 1st and 10 for Eastwood.
And that's what Eastwood will do to you. They'll slowly chunk you, and then they'll bust a big one out.
Uh-oh. Think we got some laundry here on the carpet.
I didn't see that at all.
Yep, so it's going to be a penalty against Eastwood. So the play is nullified, and this one's coming back.
Touchdown and 16. Ball resting at the Eastwood 20-yard line.
So it'll be first down here and 15, or 16 rather, from the spot foul. It's at the 20-yard line here for Eastwood. And
Hit behind the line of scrimmage.
that one does not go for much.
Number 75, Travis Zableski.
As Travis Zableski in on the stop. And I believe that will be they're going to call it no gain, so it will be 3rd down and 16.
Tell you what, Zableski's been doing good all year. This is his new spot now at linebacker. They just changed him this year, but he's filled a great role there for them.
Well, lining up under center is Andrew Karras. Dropping back, throws it over the right side. The pass is low. It was intended for Cade Boos, and Boos could not haul it in, so it's a 4th down punting situation here for the Eagles. 5:29 to go left in this first quarter. Once again, I want to make sure that we say thanks to a couple of our sponsors here. I want to make sure we say thanks, of course, to IBEW Local 8. Got to say hi to Joe Kuzno and the guys. Also want to make sure we say thanks to UA Local 50. Big thanks to Bob Lynn and everybody. As the punt goes out.
Caught by Todd Drewsback.
Yeah, I was going to say the coach pretty much handled that one, except he doesn't have the pads and helmet. I don't think he's allowed in on this one. He may have aged out just a year or two, a little too old.
He's past his years, I'll tell you what.
One or two.
Yeah, maybe.
So they're going to spot the ball at the 48.5-yard line, so we'll call it the 48.
I mean, he had a pretty good spot there, too, of the ball. He put the ball right where it needed to be for him.
So 1st and 10 for Rossford. They have the ball in great position here as it's at the Eagle 48. 5:23 on the clock. And in the gun, Chase Bainey will take the snap, hand it off. As Eric Davis tries to go up the gut now, tries to fight outside. His forward progression took him about maybe a yard and a half, but that's it.
It was a good job by the Eastwood Eagles swarming to the ball. I mean, that's the thing you would teach is the pursuit to the ball, and they had a bunch of them over at the ball tackling Eric Davis.
So that'll make it 2nd down here with the ball at call it the 47, so a pickup of a yard. Here's the snap. Keeping it is Bainey. See, he tries to get outside, but
Fumble.
Did he lose that ball? The Eagles are pointing, saying that it's theirs, but waiting for the officials to decide. And it looks like it's going to remain.
Saying he was down, I guess.
Yeah, Rossford ball, and that doesn't set well with the Eagle faithful.
3rd down and 5.
So it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs. As you see right here on the replay, Ian Downard, of all people, grabs that grabs at the ball from Chase Bainey. Now Davis is going to lose yardage here as the Eagles were ready for that one. And Johnny on the spot, you see him right there, Chris Orcutt.
Looks like we have a personal foul coming, though.
Uh-oh. Personal foul against the Eagles. Oh, my.
And it looked like Eric went to get up there, Eric Davis, and got a little shove after the play. Penalties not helping Eastwood too good right now.
Well, they're going to count this one off, and this one's going to hurt. As you see the official marking the ball, and he'll take it all the way down to about the 21-yard or 31-yard line. I apologize. Boy, that's a mighty huge penalty. Because if the ball was at the 47, it should have gone down to the 32. Well, it just depends if it's a 10 or a 15.
Looks like they got it all figured out here.
So it's going to be first down, though, for Rossford. They get the benefit of the penalty against the Eagles. 3 and clock starts up again. And once again in the gun, Bainey takes a snap. He's going to roll out with it. Over on the right side, he's got a receiver taking it all the way down to the house. Touchdown Rossford, as he was able to find Jacob Perry. And Perry made no mistake following his blocks, was able to take it in for 6.
Watch the replay here. Yeah, great blocking outside by Dylan Naraki and the offensive line for the Bulldogs.
Everybody went left.
Remember this? How could you forget? Bet you wish you had one of these last winter. TAS Electronics has remote car starters from $129 installed, plus heated seats starting at just $149. No one can stop the winter, but with TAS, you can have a nice, warm vehicle waiting for you. Get over to TAS today.
TAS Electronics, you know. TAS Electronics, it's hot.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch. You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Make sure that we say thank you again to a couple more of our sponsors for coming on board here with the Toledo Sports Network. We want to make sure we say thanks to TAS Electronics. As you know, it's starting to get chilly outside and get ready for winter. Make sure you get yourself some automatic car starters, and you can get them for a good price over at TAS Electronics. Also, a big thank you to First Federal Bank. Thanks to Dave Highmore for helping us bring these games to you. And, of course, where would we be without Mike Jameson and Creative Video Imagery? Give him a call at 419-514-1302. Tape your upcoming holiday events and, of course, weddings as always. Spencer Schultz set to kick off again. This time he hits a sand wedge. That one's going to drop at about the 25. And it'll be picked up now over there. And brought around over there by Boos as he takes it out all the way out near midfield. Probably about a couple of yards short of it, but still a good return there by Boos and good field position again for Eastwood.
Yeah, it looked like Rossford was covering the wrong side there. I mean, he brought it up the opposite side. They didn't have too many guys over there, but they were able to pursue the ball and push them out of bounds. But a great return by the Eastwood Eagles.
So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Eastwood. 3:33 to go here in the first quarter. And Eastwood right now trailing by 2 converted touchdowns. Karras hands the ball off. And Downer tried to go over the right side of the line, but could not do much there.
Tell you what, it almost looks like Ross was just trying to make some big piles there at the ball right up front, so can't really go to where besides outside.
Well, pickup of about 2, so 2nd and 8 as we approach 3 minutes remaining here in this opening quarter. Karras will hand it off, and getting a big steam ahead is Cade Boos. One man to beat, shakes him off, takes it all the way down, touchdown Eastwood Eagles. A 49-yard scamper by Cade Boos as he took that and went with it and went all the way to the house.
Tell you what, great play call, by the way. I told you earlier, they were plugging up the holes and making big piles down there, and they ran it outside and they got the touchdown.
A 49-yard trot by Boos gets the Eagles on the board. So, Jacob Zatko attempting the extra point. Snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:49 to go here in this opening period, it is Rossford 14, Eastwood 7, high school football on the Toledo Sports Network.
Whether you support the Comets, the Panthers, or the Bulldogs, the Eagles, Wildcats, or Flyers, we at Genoa Bank support you. We're a local bank that takes pride in serving our community with personal and prompt service, innovative products, and stable financial guidance. We're a bank that believes in playing our part, and well, that's earned us quite a few fans of our own. Genoa Bank, playing our part in the community, taking your banking needs personally.
Pub 51 is just a great neighborhood bar and grill. They're about as close to being all things to all people as I've seen. They have a miniature bowling league, and they take that pretty darn seriously. Oh, and a dartball league, and a cornhole league, and a pool league. They have a lot of leagues. Pub 51 has a big outdoor patio, too. Well, their pizza and food are reasonably priced, too. Give Pub 51 a try. They're on Woodville Road, just a half-mile east of the Woodville Mall.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. A hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Taking care of my mother is so hard. All my life, she gave me the best care she could. Now it's my turn. I have to find my mom the best care.
At Always Best Care, our caregivers are matched to meet your needs. And we even give you access to on-call, round-the-clock physician support along with your in-home care. If you need help with your mom or dad in Toledo, call 419-491-7114 or visit alwaysbestcare-nwOhio.com.
Number 21, Noah Tegmeyer.
Here's the kick now. Eagles on the board, a short kick. Ball's grabbed upfield.
Big hit there.
Billy Zeller, who already has a pick six, so he knows how to handle the football at least.
Looks like he's still on the ground there.
Yep. Yeah.
Took a big hit.
Oh, well, they tend to. Billy Zeller, he's trying to get up. Give him full marks for the effort, but right now he needs to just take it easy and let them treat him. Well, we got 2:44 remaining in the opening quarter. And again, want to make sure we say thanks to some of our folks. Here, of course, got to say hi out there to Dr. Todd Leslie and Grace Speaks. Of course, they had the Red Wing alumni game down in Bowling Green. That was a great time, a really wonderful time had by all, including yours truly. Had a blast down there, and of course, raising money for a great cause. If you want to find out more about that, please check out their website, grace-speaks.org. That is a great cause, learning about speech therapy and all the things that go into it. That's grace-speaks.org. Also got to make sure we say thank you to the Big Apple Deli over on Woodville Road in Oregon. I'm sorry, I forgot where I was. Anyhow, thanks to the Big Apple Deli, and got to say hi to Tim and all his crew. Make sure you give them a call when you want to see when you need a party that is catered by the best. Oh, they're helping Zeller off the field, so hopefully it looks worse than it is, but we'll see what happens here as Rossford now will scrimmage from their own 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
First and 10, Rossford, ball at their own 28-yard line.
All right, now Rossford being patient. Looks like Bainey's changing the play. I don't think they liked how they had things set up, so they're going to take a timeout here with 2:44 on the clock. Rossford, well, I guess they didn't take the play. They must have ran out of time, so they're going to march it back 5 yards here, Nate. And a little disorganization like that causes coaches to pull their hair out.
Yeah, I'm sure Todd Drewsback's not too happy over there, but Eastwood's done a great job, putting them in difficult situations. You don't want to start 1st and 15.
So they most likely have the play now, their play they want. Now they got everybody where they want to be, and in the gun, Bainey will drop back, throws over the middle, tipped and picked off at the 31-yard line. And that's the break that Eastwood needed, as it was picked off there by Mitchell Davidson. And Davidson, a senior, gives the Eagles the break they needed right there. 1st and 10, Eastwood.
Tell you what, that was almost a Sports Center play there. A little tip and threw it to his own player and picked it off.
He'll spot the ball at the 28-yard line of Rossford, as we see here on the replay. They throw it over the middle. That was tipped by Downard, and it went right into the hands of Davidson. So now Eastwood with it, 1st and 10. Rolling out now. Trying to move over there was Jake Pickerel, who's in there under center. He will pick up about a yard, so it'll be 2nd and long. Clock continues to run here with 2:14 to go. As Pickerel gets the play call from the sidelines. Pickerel, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore. That's the one thing I notice about this roster here with Eastwood this year. Jerry Rutherford has a lot of youth.
A lot of sophomores they have.
Downard up over the right side. And that's one of those things where it's growing pains sometimes when you endure it. But once they start to click.
Once they get up to the junior, senior year, they're going to be a real good ball team here.
I was going to say, Rossford, if you want an example of that, look at Rossford right here. Of course, they went through a lot of tough, lean years, but now this year they're finally starting to turn it around, and they had a lot of success. As we got a timeout on the field taken by Jerry Rutherford and the Eastwood Eagles. 1:21 to go in this opening quarter, and it is right now Rossford 14, Eastwood 7. High school football. This is the Toledo Sports Network.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Moody's Coney Island Diner, 2511 Oregon Road at Wales, has been providing delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner since 1996 and is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the area. Stop by for a famous chili dog or one of our specialty Greek, American, or Lebanese dishes. We invite you to come in and try us so we can add you to our family of happy customers. Moody's Coney Island Diner, 2511 Oregon Road at Wales.
Reminder, if there are any Eastwood athletes that earn 4 letters in a varsity A sport during their career, you can contact the athletic department to learn about your lifetime athletic path.
So $1:21 to go as we resume play. 3rd down and 4. Downer breaks through the line, picks up the first down, all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And a big boost there for the Eagles by Downer as he was able to blow through that line, that space that was created by his front line.
I'll tell you what, it looks a lot like last week here for Eastwood. Giving it to the running back, just powerhouse, going right up the middle and getting the yards they need for the first down.
Leading the way over there was Preston Link at center, anchoring things and able to create that space for Downer to get through. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Eastwood knocking on the door in the final minute of play in the quarter. As Downer got inside the 4 to about the 1. Let's see where they spot that ball. Looks like about the 1-yard line, so it'll be 2nd down and goal. Right now, Big Mo is on the side of the guys in red. So, we're under half a minute to go here with 22 seconds to go.
Here as a defense, you got to get down, eat the grass, and try making a big pile here.
There goes Downer as he fights to get in the end zone and does so.
In.
2nd effort. Wow, what a battle there by Downer to get it inside the end zone, but he does. And Eastwood an extra point away now, Nate, from tying this football game.
Yeah, we're going to have ourselves a pretty good game here tonight. Last week of the NBC play.
Yep, here on Halloween weekend, don't forget to set your clocks back an hour. As you see on the replay here, Downer gets stopped just shy of the goal line and then just continues on and is able to fall to his left. And of all people, Chase Bainey there was one of the guys that tried to stop him.
Tell you what, he was getting in there no matter what. You could tell the way his eager was. He was getting in there.
So the extra point is good. So with 10 seconds to go here in this opening quarter, we'll keep it right here. It is 14-all here on the Toledo Sports Network. And, Nate, we talk about the fact that, Rossford got off to a big start. Of course, all the high offense, courtesy of numbers 20 and the quarterback number 6, Mr. Bainey. But the thing is that Eastwood, even though their record doesn't necessarily show it, they are a team that is on the uptick here, and their offense is definitely going to only get better, and it's been pretty good tonight.
Yeah, I mean, some of their losses are really good teams. I mean, you look at Start, I mean, they're making the playoffs, and first time, I think, in school history. So, I mean, Eastwood's schedule isn't the easiest, but, I mean, their offense is kicking here tonight, and we'll see if they can keep it going against these Rossford Bulldogs.
Well, the playoffs will start next week. Be sure to check your various sources that you like to check, whether it be newspapers, websites, etc., to find out about the final pairings, rankings, and pairings for the state playoffs, which will start next week. Now here's the kickoff. It'll take a bounce and grabbed at the 8-yard line. And now getting outside, but good shoestring tackle over there.
Good first couple moves, but just got the shoestring tackle, like you said, and just brought him down.
Josh McCauley on the stop, so that takes us down to 4 seconds to go in the quarter. And, you know, the one thing that we've talked about, you know, since the outset was that this Eastwood defense, although young, they are still quick, and they have been able to close the door on some key plays here against Rossford. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs at their own 18-yard line on what should be the final play of the opening quarter. As Eric Davis takes the handoff, he drives outside, tries to pick up about 5 or 6 yards, and that will mark the end of the opening quarter. An entertaining football game thus far. Both teams putting the ball in the end zone twice, as it's 14-all after one. You're watching high school football on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
For good times, good food, and great service, go to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street across from the mall, or Nick and Jimmy's on Lewis and Temperance. Anything from burgers to pizza. The Cocoa House Lounge on Lewis and Temperance features deluxe sandwiches and creative martinis. The Basin Street Grill on Monroe Street west of the mall, featuring extensive appetizers and fresh seafood in a classy yet casual environment. And the Village Inn on Holland, Sylvania in Sylvania. Great food and a roadhouse atmosphere. 5 times the good times, good food, and great service. Find it all at nickandjimmys.com.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter. We're the Gutter Helmet.
Fresh quarter to start things here as we're in quarter number 2.
Again, that winning 50-50 number, $244.
It's the Bulldogs and the Eagles tied up at 14. I am Mick. He is Nate Childress. As Bainey is in the gun. He'll take the snap and hand it off. Davis fights to get outside, does. Picks up the first down and more as he's out over the 35 to about the 37-yard line, so they'll move the chains on that one.
Close to busting that one out for a touchdown there. He had a lot of room, but good tackle.
So it'll be first down here for the Bulldogs. They'll have the ball at their own 37. You look here, once he got outside, he was stopped on that tackle there by Alex Ross. But not before moving the chains here for the Bulldogs. Bainey thought about throwing it, feels the heat, gets outside, picked off over along the sideline. Got a flag on the play, though. They're going to say it was out of bounds anyway, so But we do have laundry on the field there, so let's see what this is about.
Illegal man.
So that's, I believe, ineligible downfield, so that's going to come back as it's against Rossford.
Tell you what, there's been a lot of penalties here tonight. Already starting off just fresh in the second quarter.
You know the funny part is that you would think, and I'm asking you as a young man who plays the game, not only in high school but now at the collegiate level, does it not drive coaches nuts as you're here in the last game of the regular season, and you're still getting penalties like this? Does it drive them crazy?
Oh, I'll tell you what, sometimes you might not even want to stand next to the coach after a flag like that.
So here on this play, rolling out is Bainey. Throws it. He has a receiver wide open inside the 40 of the Eagles, inside the 30, fighting for every bit that he can get.
We've got some laundry on the field here again, though.
That's Noah Tetmeyer, and we'll see what the call is here on this penalty again.
I think this one might be coming back here.
Chop block against the Bulldogs. Oh, my goodness. That is, you can't help but
shake your head at that one. You just got to.
Let's take a look at this replay here, Nate. Because he's looking down and he's waiting till Tetmeyer is open.
Good throw and catch, but just got to erase these penalties for both teams.
So it's going to come all the way back. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like it's at about the 18-yard line, or 17-yard line, they're saying. My goodness. So all the way back to the 17, first in a cab ride.
Better be calling Uber on this play right here.
And they're not even a paid sponsor. But if you want to be a paid sponsor and be seen by almost 1 million people, and our geographical footprint is huge, give us a call at 419-514-1302. That's 419-514-1302. You will talk with one Mike Jameson. He'll be able to help you with advertising packages that can fit any budget. And check out the website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. As now here's Bainey. He's going to be brought down as he feels the heat. As he was brought down by Hunter Sutton. And Sutton was Johnny on the spot there as 26 in red saw 6 in white.
Tell you what, these Eastwood Eagles are getting the backfield awfully quickly. So see what Rossford needs to do up front to adjust that at the half. But I mean, they've been disruptive this whole game so far.
So a loss of 5 at 2nd and 35. The ball at the 12-yard line of Rossford, and again, unfortunately for them, if you're a Rossford fan, this is a drive where they've been moving the ball but in the wrong direction. And this time, Davis tries to go over right tackle and spin his way through, but he is shut down. Amongst the guys over there for Rossford was, I believe, Travis Sherman was over there, amongst others.
Watch Rossford go to they might go to a screen here just to maybe get this yardage, or, I mean, I don't really know what play you could call to pick up this yardage, but watch out for the screen here.
Well, we'll see what happens here. It'll be 3rd down. No gain on the play. Keeping it is Bainey. He's going to try and follow his lead. But he's going to be caught from behind and brought down. One thing at least you can say is at least he gave his punter some room back there to kick the ball.
Feel more comfortable as a punter. You're not backed up on the goal line. I mean, be able to get hopefully a good one off here for.
So a pickup of about 13 yards. So it'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, though, you can tell Eastwood's playing with almost like a little chip on their shoulder, but they're getting their confidence up here.
So Coda St. Clair's back to kick. And he gets his foot into one. That one will take a bounce. It'll be on the Eastwood side of midfield at about the, see where they spot the ball, at about the 46 of the, well, wait a minute here. They're going to move it up to the midfield stripe. Now they decide, The one official over there on the sideline standing at on the midfield stripe. Yep, and that's where they move it. The other guy was standing at the 49, and well, they finally got it together, and now they're at midfield. So 1st and 10 here for Eastwood. Rossford, I mean, if you joined us late, Rossford started out red hot with a 14-0 lead early in the first quarter, but the Eagles coming back have chipped away and now are tied up with the Bulldogs here at 14 with 9:11 to go here in the opening half. Here's Downard. He finds some room, gets through, picks up the first down, spins to get inside the 35-yard line. He'll be brought down at about the 33, but not before picking up a first down on a nice run.
I'll tell you what, Eastwood's offense is a hard one to read as a defense. I mean, you got so many pullers and getting outside. It's a hard offense to read, and they're doing a good job executing it like they have for the past, I don't know how many years, I would say, but they've been decent at it for a long time now.
Well, they're a Jerry Rutherford coach team, so you know they're going to be good at it. 1st and 10 here for the Eagles at the Rossford 33-yard line. Downard bounces off one man, tries to spin inside. Well, he took something that looked like it was going to be nothing, and he made something out of it. So at least he got some positive real estate out of it as he picks up about 4 yards, so they'll call it 2nd and 6.
That's what they'll do to you right there. Just slowly chunky, and pick up the first down and just slowly move the ball down the field. They don't look to make too many big plays. I mean, besides getting outside and running it, they're not going to throw it at you too much. We got a penalty here.
And I'm wondering if it's too much time. Offsides against. It's not something you usually see on the offense. You usually see that on the defense. An offsides call, but they're calling it offsides against Eastwood, so they'll knock it back 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Tell you what, the refs are busy here tonight.
I was going to say those flags they're carrying. They're going to have to go into the laundry and get washed. Big thanks also to Moody's Coney Island over in Oregon Road in Wales, at Wales, I should say. Great food, and you can get it fast. Now, it's going to be aired out. He's got a receiver. Great defensive play.
It's picked off.
Oh, my goodness.
We got a little Odell Beckham Jr. out there on defense.
Oh, my goodness. What a great job there defensively by the Bulldogs as it's turned over on the interception as Jake Pickrell tried to launch that one. He had the receiver, Cade Boose, but the problem was that ball was a little underthrown. And then you have the interception rather.
Cody Orr just coming up big for him, making him play. I mean,
yep, you talk about that Odell Beckham reference, you're right. That was a beautiful pick by Orr. Heck, Bobby Orr would be proud of that. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 2-yard line. Here's Baney here. Oh, Boose almost had a chance at that. Same guys involved there as the intended receiver was Cody Orr.
Guess he was hoping for him to go up and snag another one-handed one there.
That was way behind him as we're going to have a timeout taken here by Rossford. 7.5 remaining here in this first half, and it is 14-0. Now, of course, we want to make sure that we thank a couple more of our sponsors here on the Toledo Sports Network. SPL Outfitters over on Navarre, we thank them for coming on board. Also want to make sure that we say thank you to an old friend, Arturo's Pizza. Art Piscaris is a proud grad who, as you can see right there, that's some of the equipment we use. And, of course, always a treat when we can spotlight any of our guys. And that must be Dave Cheatham's camera, I'm going to presume. But as it's resting in peace, or pieces as it is. But nonetheless, want to make sure we say hi to Art Piscaris and say thank you to Arturo's Pizza for coming on board here with the Toledo Sports Network over on Oregon Road at Wales. As they have the best pizza in town, they'll tell you. Also Pub 51, Ron, Ben, and the gang. They've got all kinds of great specials, and I know there'll be watching this game out here tonight on Halloween and having a great old time over there on Woodville Road. And, of course, Gladio Do It Best over on Navarre Avenue. Got to make sure we say hi to Bear out there at Gladio. We appreciate all the folks out there and coming on board here with the Toledo Sports Network as the ball is handed off. Getting outside, Davis able to get some yardage, at least get him out of the shadow of their end zone. Let's see where they spot that ball. Looks like it's going to be around the 13-yard line, maybe the 12. But he was stopped there by Sutton, as you see here on the replay. Spent more time running east on that play, Nate, than he did running north.
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you would just rather see him go and cut it upfield. But, I mean, might have had to get it outside a little bit there. I mean, trying to make too many moves, but he picks up the first down.
So it will be 1st and 10 as he was able to pick up enough for the first down. 7 and 13 on the clock. Is it a stop? And now of course, this is always interesting now. Instead of running the play into the huddle that much anymore, old school like I grew up with in my generation. They got all the signs now on the sideline with all the weird pictures of everything.
Yeah, it's a lot different than now. I mean, as you can see, Eastwood still runs that same offense, and they do a great job with it. But I mean, if you want to spread it out and move it fast, you got to be able to move the ball. So you got to have the signals and the pictures and everything to move the ball.
Now, let me ask you. Of course, now you're playing ball at the collegiate level. I mean, how much different is it from making the jump from high school to the collegiate level? Obviously, in terms of talent, there's going to be a big upgrade, but
yeah, bigger, faster, and stronger. I'll tell you, it's basic stuff. But I mean, the guys are so big, fast. I mean, linemen moving as fast as some of the running backs. It's crazy nowadays.
Well, here we go, 1st and 10. Bainey dumps it out on the right side. Davis, though, fighting the tackle, but he's still going to be brought down. As he was brought down over there amongst others, but by Tyler Tudor.
Called his name a couple times tonight. He's been in there a lot.
Eli Brown also on the stop. Eli Brown, we've had a pick 6 last week against Elmwood. So it's a loss of about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15. The ball at the 8. Clock continues to run here with 6:22 to go. And now Rossford's going to take a timeout. We've got 6 and 21 to go here in this first half, and we're all tied up at 14.
Burger Bar 419. Our heart is good flipping burgers and sides. It's the quality, taste, and love put into everything we serve that sets us apart from the others. It's the comfort food we were brought up on with a fresh hip twist. Simple, fresh, and delicious offerings for everyone, meat eaters and vegetarians. Our soul is our support for local business. Our fresh beef is ground by the butcher 200 feet from our front door. Burger Bar 419. Good flippin' burgers.
Dan R's Automotive Service Center, 4041 Navarre Avenue, has been servicing the area since 1981. For all your automotive service needs, Dan R's Automotive Service Center, world-class service, hometown people. 419-693-6141.
Sponsorship is greatly appreciated.
So it's 2nd and 15 here as here's the snap to Bainey. Thought about keeping it, and he does. He's going to be brought down. Oh, my goodness.
Big hit.
Turn the ball over, and it's 1st and 10 in the red zone for Eastwood. Holy cow. What a chain of events that have unfolded here.
He laid a lick in there on him. I mean, was no soft hit. That ball popped right out.
I hope we have that on replay. That was a beauty. As right now, a golden opportunity here for Eastwood to take the lead for the first time in the ball game here with 6:14 to go in this first half. So now it's Jake Pickrell's turn. Pickrell hands the ball to Downard, and Downard gets it inside the 5. He is brought down. Eric Davis and also Travis Soboleski was in there on that stop as well. So it'll be second down and goal. Ball at the 2-yard line. Clock continues to run, 5 and 50. Plenty of time here for the Eagles. Take their time and see if they can't punch this one in. And now Pickrell didn't like what he saw out there, so he thought the better of it and take the safe out here and call timeout, regroup.
Smart play. I mean, you're down on your own, so make sure you dial up the right play here, and you want to get in the end zone.
So with 5 and 38 left here in this opening half, we'll keep it right here. I want to remind you, too, be sure to check out our website, www.toledosportsnetwork.com. Not only can you watch all the football games that we do here on television, here on CW13, also you can listen to the audio of all variety of sports that we do, whether it's high school basketball, Cherokee hockey, you name it. We do also we do radio shows on the weekends, and we're hoping to change that into having live content every night of the week. That's our goal here, so be sure to check out ToledoSportsNetwork.com. Of course, every Saturday morning you can catch us on the ticket with the 3-for-All with Mike Jameson and company. And then yours truly, along with Todd Leslie, every Sunday from 8 to 9, although tomorrow morning we won't be on because of we're being preempted by the Lions football game in London. As they hand it up the gut, the Eagles take the lead on a touchdown run of 2 yards by Eli Brown. I think everyone expected Downard on that Rossford defense, but it was Brown that carried the mail.
You can see here, he just powers his way through there and into the end zone. I mean, gets out, runs just right up the middle, basic things, and that's how Eastwood runs it around here. I mean, they just keep it basic and just look to run it down your throat a little bit.
Well, went for the point after attempt here. But this has been a very entertaining football game, and here's the point after, as it is up, and it is good.
No, it's no good.
Oh! Wow.
So must have hooked a little left there.
That was a little, He got the ball there. He had plenty of distance and height, but just pulled it a little bit. So with 5:35 to go here in this first half, Rossford had a 14-0 lead, but now they trail 20-14.
Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and creative video imagery.
Well, the Bulldogs set to receive this kickoff, but in an unusual position where they're trailing. As it's grabbed. Oh my, big collision over there. As it was Jacob Perry who picked that ball upfield and tried to return it, but he was stopped with authority.
I'll tell you what, Eastwood's special teams have been covering pretty good tonight.
So we've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in this first half. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs. They have it at the 28-yard line. As we wait the snap here to Bainey, who hands the ball off. Davis picks up a few yards, but is stopped cold. So Mitch Davidson in on the stop there for Eastwood. And I tell you, this you got to think that this defense is definitely jazzed up by the fact that this team has turned it around and have come back and taken a lead.
Yeah, they've definitely stopped Rossford's high-powered offense so far in this first half.
Here's Bainey over on the right side. Over there. Well, yeah, he made the catch. As it went to Dylan Narwaki, and Narwaki had the wherewithal to see that one all the way in. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. Now here's Bainey. He's going to keep it as he goes around the left side, picks up the first down and a lot more inside. He's got only one guy to beat. He's got a wall of blockers, and he's going to take it into the house untouched. A 64-yard touchdown run by Chase Bainey. Touchdown, Rossford Bulldogs. And we are tied up at 20 with a point after to try and give Rossford the lead once again. He got touched there just as he was able to shake it, and then he pulled into another gear. And he had that group of blockers that escorted him all the way into the end zone.
Tell you what, they also looked like Eastwood keyed on Eric Davis there, looking to go for just the 2 yards, and Bainey kept it and took it to the house.
Off the line drive, off the upright, and it was going no good, but it hit the upright and clanked in over the crossbar, and it is good. So you see right there, 4:28 to go. Let's see on the replay here. A line drive, clink. They were ready to say no good, and then they go, oops, and it went in. So it went over the crossbar, but it ricocheted right off the upright. So 4:28 to go. Rossford regains the lead, 21-20, here on the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
Conveniently located in downtown Rossford, Ohio, the law firm of Heben, Summer, and Murphy is there to serve your estate, business, and litigation needs. Heben, Summer, and Murphy is a proud sponsor of Rossford Athletics. Contact the law firm of Heben, Summer, and Murphy at 419-662-3100 or on the net at www.hsm-law.net. Go Bulldogs.
Well, things flip back over as the Bulldogs with the lead, 21-20. Here's the kickoff. Moose will take it at about the 10-yard line. He gets over the 20, the 25, the 30 outside. Takes it, he's forced out of bounds near the 40-yard line. A good return there by the Eagles special teams expert there, Kate Boos. And that's going to be good field position. Again, there has not been any bad field position here for the Eagles in this ball game tonight.
And tell you what, they've had a lot of good returns tonight. I mean, almost every one of them close to the 50-yard line. I mean, they're doing good on special teams tonight.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They spot the ball at the 41-yard line. So we've got 4:22 left to go here in this second quarter. Ball on the left hash mark. Here's the handoff. Downard trying to go over right tackle, but only able to pick up maybe a yard. So Travis Zableski, who that guy's been all everything on defense for Rossford.
I tell you what, you like him to be too, just because he's your linebacker. You want to make him about every play he can up in those holes. I mean, he's done a great job tonight, though.
So it'll be second down after a pickup of 2, 2nd and 8. The ball spotted at the 40, well, pickup of a yard. It's at the 43-yard line. Here's the handoff again for Downard. And he'll be brought down near midfield. So it's going to be 3rd and long here. We'll call it 3rd and 6. Clock continues to run here with 3:23 to go.
This would be a big stop by the Rossford Bulldogs defense here.
Well, one of those cases where they can bend but they can't break if they want to bring this series to a halt. Now here's Booth going around the right side, turning upfield, picks up the first down as he gets into Rossford territory. He'll be brought down about the 47-yard line.
Tell you what.
They'll spot at the 46. They'll spot it at the 46. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles.
Rossford's had a tough time getting outside and tackling him. They've done a good job filling the holes, but it seems like every time he gets outside, he usually busts a big one.
So it will be 1st and 10 here for the Eagles. Here's the pitch. Downard gets met in the backfield and brought down hard as Eric Davis, showing his defensive sensibilities there, Nate, and was able to drill the Eagle back. You see right here on the replay.
Does a nice job of form tackling, wrapping them up and bringing them down.
That's almost a lost art anymore, because you don't, all these, not only at this level, but at the collegiate level, at every level, they like to just get the big hit in there.
Yeah, sometimes you just, the big hit will come as long as you break yourself down. I mean, it's not all about the big hit, it's about the tackles. I mean, I get the big hits all flashy and things like that, but when it comes down to your stats, you want those tackles.
Yes, you do. As we got a timeout on the field, 2:18 to go here in this first half. Glad you could join us here on a beautiful night for football. Hope everyone had a good time trick-or-treating as this is being viewed.
Tell you what, too, the winds died down when we first started. It was picked up a lot, but it looks like it's a great night out there.
Yep, so wherever you're watching this from, of course, you can watch it on the CW13. You can also watch it online from anywhere at ToledoSportsNetwork.com. We hope that you'll let us know where you're watching from. Say hi to us. We always enjoy hearing from you. Right now, time in 2:18 to go, so plenty of time for Eastwood if they want to try and regain the lead. But right now, that defense, oh my.
Fumble on the play.
Ball came loose, and it's going to be Rossford football. Tell you what, guess who? Number 23 in the program, Cody Orr.
2 big plays for him tonight now.
Let's see here on the replay. Ball comes loose, and Orr covers it up. Got to it before it went out of bounds.
Eagle, 49-yard line.
So you saw right there on the replay, Cody Orr with his second big play here in this ball game. He had that Odell Beckham-style pick near his own goal line earlier, and then this. Here's Eric Davis. He's going to try and get outside, change his direction. Well, now he's going to stay out there, go upfield, but he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Good coverage there by that Eagle defense.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to come back around here, but he figured out there was nothing really there and just tried getting the yards back that he could.
So it'll be second down. Let's see what they're calling here. Call it 2nd and 13 here for the Rossford Bulldogs. There's 2:02 left to go here in his first half. In the gun, Bainey takes a snap, hands it off. Davis bounces off to that wall of tacklers and gets out and pushes the ball forward and takes it all the way back into Eagle territory. He's brought down at about the 43-yard line. And we've got an injured player down there, an injured Eagle, I believe. You see right there on the replay that it looks like it is Andrew Karras. So we'll pause here while they tend to that young man. Hopefully he's just resting on the field trying to get his breath. Yep, he pops right back up, so great to see that. Andrew Karras hustles off to the sidelines. Got to make sure I say hi to his dad. I know his dad, Dave, is a good guy.
So you just got the wind knocked out of him or something there.
Yeah,
he ran right off the field.
Yeah, that wall of humanity of Eric Davis and the tacklers all running over you from behind. That doesn't feel too good.
I tell you what, you don't want to be on the bottom of any pile, no matter where you play.
I'm sure you sound like you speak from experience, Nate.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that more as this night goes on. Here's the snap. Eric Davis trying to get outside. Goes upfield, picks up the first down as he's going to be brought down around the 40-yard line. Should be, depending on the spot, should be enough for a first down. We'll see what they got.
Well, look at Rossford. They go into their 2-minute tempo here, too. Wouldn't be surprised if they start going real fast. Fourth down.
They're going to say fourth down. Not much more than the nose of the football to go. About the length of the football to go here. So Rossford's going to go for it. Fourth down, less than a yard.
Comes the quarterback sneak.
Bainey drives forward, picks up the first.
Tell you what, for a spread team too, you don't see too many quarterbacks getting under there and grabbing the ball and going for a first down. I mean, quarterback sneaks, but you gotta have that in your back pocket there as a spread team.
1 minute to go in this first half. Clock starts up again. First and 10 here for the Bulldogs at the Eagle 39-yard line. Bainey throws it. He's got a receiver. It's complete. And I believe that's Perry who made the reception inside the 20-yard line. They'll spot the ball. Well, they're going to have to hurry here because it's at the 16, but the Bulldogs have to hurry with 45 seconds to go. Here's the snap. Here's the pitch. Oh, that was behind Davis, but he was able to pick it up as he fights forward, as he picks up the first down. And it'll be first and goal here for Rossford.
Tell you what, that looked like it was going to be a sack there. They had about 4 or 5 guys back there on Chase Bainey, but makes a great pitch to Eric Davis. He picks up the yards, too, like you said.
So it'll be first and goal at the 3 here for the Rossford Bulldogs. So I believe they still have a couple of timeouts. They got 29 seconds as the clock has stopped. So plenty of time to try and punch this ball in. Here's the throw over the middle, and it's complete for a touchdown. Dylan Narwaki with the reception on the 3-yard toss from Chase Bainey. Touchdown, Rossford Bulldogs.
Tell you what, if you watched that Lake game, you saw him doing that. I think he did it about 3 times against the Lake. He's just a little receiver that is just like a secret weapon that not everybody focuses on Bainey and Eric, but you leave him wide open, he's going to make the play.
So here's the point after attempt from Spencer Schultz. Tough snap, get the ball down. It's kicked up and good. So with 26 seconds to go here in the opening half. Hey, we still got time, so you never know. Right now, Rossford leads Eastwood 28-20. As you see right here on the replay, just a beautiful over-the-middle toss to Narwaki, who's got decent hands. We saw that, as you mentioned, that game with Lake.
Yeah, just hit him there with a quick slant, and he was wide open.
So now, of course, if Eastwood can put together one of those big returns they've been doing all night, at least to get a shot at, if nothing else, a field goal. But they've only got 26 seconds to do it, so that remains to be seen. Right now, I mean, this game has gone back and forth, and
tell you what, if I was sitting up in the stands, I'd grab myself some of that kettle corn over there. I know that kettle corn is good. My mom usually brought that home after we played at Eastwood, and I'll tell you what, I just munch on that all night.
There's no such thing as bad stadium food. Here's a squib kick, and nice job there by the Eagles as it was fallen on there by Ben Haas. So Haas, that gives, number one, it only took 1 second off the clock, and number two, it makes a nice short field here for the Eagles as they have the ball at their own 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, they didn't want to kick it deep and risk it bringing it back just because they've brought so many big ones back. Just want to get it down, and hopefully your defense comes up with a good stop here.
So we'll see how Eastwood answers. Here they got 25 seconds to go. They have the ball at their own 45. So basically, in essence, if they want to try and get, well, let's see. Downer gets it, picks up maybe a yard, and I think that's going to do it for the half. As you see Pickering coming over here to the sideline, but they don't stop the clock, so I think they're just going to let it go down to 0. So they do that as we are now at the half. It's been an entertaining football game with the lead changing several times, but right now it's Rossford with a 28-20 lead over Eastwood. This is high school football. This is the Toledo Sports Network and CW13.
On the job for you for over 100 years. You need a career. You need a future. Local 8 can help you make it happen. Join the men and women who build our community. Become a part of a proud tradition. Build your career. Build your future with the brothers and sisters of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local Union 8. We're on the job for you.
We're on the job for you. We're the local IBEW.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
244-LEAK Seagate.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music is scheduling his 2015 bridal season. I would love to talk to you about your music and video needs for that special day. Now, we don't have 15 different sound systems going out every night, just one, and we concentrate on you and your special day. You will know your DJ. For over 25 years, Mike Jameson has been providing quality sound, lighting, and video for your special day. Call him today at 419-514-1302. Mike Jameson and Jameson's Mobile Music and Creative Video Imagery. Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992, adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013. SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue.
Third quarter set to kick off here as Rossford will be kicking off to the Eastwood Eagles. The Bulldogs with a 28-20 lead. I am Mick Gonzalez along with Nate Childress as the ball is grabbed by Cade Boos. He gets it outside the 30, outside the 40, and a good return. And again, Eastwood with good field position to start a drive. And Nate, this is one of those things where the Eagles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments they make at the half when you consider the offense that they put out in that first half.
Yeah, Rossford, they had pretty good offense, but Eastwood's going to come back here, and I'm sure going to dial up some new things and hopefully make some adjustments, like you said, and go attack this Rossford Bulldog defense. And it's still a close game, no doubt about that.
Well, here we go, first play of the second half, and it's going to be Downard who carries the mail, and he's going to go up the gut for a short pickup, maybe about 3 yards, and it'll be second down. So, we talked earlier, or we talked during the halftime, while it was a commercial break for the folks. We were talking at halftime and noticed that with the first downs, especially some of the stats, Rossford had 10 first downs in that first half. Eastwood had 4, but still, Eastwood is still battling, as you see right here now. A nice run over there. That was a tough run made there by number 18, Jake Pickrell. And Pickrell, I tell you what, he's a gamer.
Yeah, he just got around that corner there, and he had a burst of speed and just almost picked up the first down, it looks like. And great run by a quarterback.
Yeah, Pickrell picking up the first as he gets it into Rossford territory at the 49-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for Eastwood. We talked about the first downs, but total yards of offensive output, in that first half, there was 247 yards by Rossford, 121 by Eastwood. But again, it was those plays by Eastwood that, the field position was huge for them in that first half. As here's the handoff to Downard. He fights to get through, picks up the first down as he's inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line. Davison on the stop there for the Bulldogs, but not before, we'll wait. They spotted it back a little closer to the 40 than originally I thought, but They may be, well, I thought they might measure this, but I don't think they're going to. So it will be second and less than a yard.
Tell you what, in this offense, though, you want a running back like Eastwood has. He just pounds it right down. Tough physical running back going to get the yards that you need.
We're a couple minutes into this third quarter as now Pickrell hands the ball off. Downer makes no doubt about it this time as he picks up that first down over the right side. As he fights to get that yardage, and they'll move the chains as a result. Of course, he was pretty productive offensively, was Downard, as he picked up 66 yards in that first half. You average almost 5 yards a carry. He was a busy man in that first half.
That's for sure.
Now, kind of a busted play there. Boost didn't get much on that. Maybe a yard, but it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Almost looks like that play was almost to set something else up here as the offense goes along. You saw the quarterback roll out like he did on the big gain. Look for him to maybe keep the ball here again.
Well, as Pickrell gets the play from the sideline, and now we've got a timeout going to be taken here by Eastwood. So with 8:55 to go here in the third, they take a timeout on the field, and while they do that, I want to make sure to remind you that please go to our sponsors. We appreciate them so much coming on board here, being a part of the Toledo Sports Network family, including IBEW Local 8. Got to make sure I say hi to Roy Gusweiler and Joe Kuzno and all those folks out there. They've been bringing football here on Toledo Sports Network for the better part of about 8 years. My goodness. And then, of course, there's UA Local 50. Got to thank them as well, as they've been a big part of the Toledo Sports Network, and we appreciate it greatly. Now, of course, TAS Electronics, they're another sponsor that has come on board and have been with us now for some time, and we do appreciate it greatly. We really do. And, of course, if you want to get your business featured on the Toledo Sports Network and seen in a geographical footprint that approaches 1 million people, be sure to go to our website, ToledoSportsNetwork.com. You can leave us an email through there. You can check us out on Facebook or Twitter. And, of course, you can also call us at 419-514-1302. 514-1302. You can talk to Mike Jameson. He'll get you hooked up with advertising packages that will suit every budget. Here now, after the timeout, here's Downard, gets outside. He's going to fight for a first down. My goodness. He had to fight to earn those yards, but earn them he did.
That's for sure. It looks like they're going on this drive just to give him the ball and just make the plays. I mean, he's been doing that. He's just slowly chunking this Rossford Bulldog defense, and they're going down looking to score here.
Well, they get it down to the 26-yard line of Rossford, where it'll be 1st and 10 for Eastwood. Clock continues to run. 8:33 left to go here in this third quarter. So Pickrell now going to throw it. He's got a receiver. Boos. Oh, tipped, and I think it went off of Boos, but it goes incomplete. But it was a great opportunity there as Pickrell found Boos in the end zone, just could not haul it in. So it'll be 2nd down here for the Eagles. 2nd and 10 at the 26. My goodness, anytime you get a play like that, it's just one of those you see it in your nightmares when you go to bed and you replay the game in your head, don't you?
Yeah, that's for sure.
So, Pickrell under center, hands the ball off. Downard fights to pick up a few yards. So it'll be 3rd down. It'll be 3rd down and 6. They'll spot the ball at about the 20, just inside the 23, between the 23 and the 22, as we're now under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Opening drive here for the Eagles. Pickrell hands the ball off. Downard goes forward, but he does not pick up the first down. So he is forced back by Eric Davis. Going both ways. When you played high school football, did you play on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I played tight end, and I started at defensive end, and then I moved down to tackle there in my senior year. It's a little different, you know, especially now at the college level, you're just going one way, but, I mean, it still feels like you're going both ways, I tell you what.
In terms of the intensity and everything that you have to bring?
Yeah, just how fast it is and how fast the offense is nowadays. I mean, you got to make sure you're in shape, that's for sure.
So here we go, 4th down and 5. The Eagles are going to go for it. Pickrell drops back, fires one on the left side, complete to Boost. He gets popped, but he's able to make the reception. And it's a first down there for the Eagles. It'll be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. They'll spot it. A nice reception there and a nice play by Cade Boost.
As a Eastwood Eagles fan, this is the drive you want to see, coming right out of the locker room, making adjustments, and they're bringing the ball right down, about to score here.
Now here's the handoff. Downard fights for a couple of yards, gets it inside the 5 to about the 3, where it'll be 2nd down and goal. Yeah, you're right about that, partner, as far as coming out of the locker room and establishing what you're trying to do. And especially Eastwood, because Eastwood has had a tough go of it here. They fell behind 14-0 in that first quarter, and it looked like it was going to be a long night for Jerry Rutherford and company. However, they did not quit, and you got to tip your hat to them for that, as they continue to battle back. Eventually went ahead, but right now they're looking to try and either get closer or even tie this game if they can punch it in here and go for 2. So it's going to be 3rd down and goal after a no gain. And we're coming up here on 6 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
You got to bet, too, this is going to be a 2-down territory. I mean, unless you got a good enough field goal kicker here, or just chip that one in here, unless they pick it up here, obviously.
Well, here's the run there by. Attempted to run there was Eli Brown, and he stopped short of the goal line. So I think you're right, partner. This may be one of those where they go for it on 4th down. They're a yard out. So now it's just a question of whether or not they go for it or they go for 3 points.
It's getting a little rowdy here. The crowd wants them to go for it.
And I don't see anybody from the field goal kicking team going in, so I think they're going for it.
This is what high school football is about right here. You got both sides getting into it.
Well, here we go. 4th down and goal. The ball at the 1-yard line. Jake Pickrell hands the ball to Downing. Downing fights. Does he get in? Yes. Touchdown, Eastwood Eagles.
What a way to come out for the Eastwood Eagles.
And the thing is that they ate up a ton of clock here in this 3rd quarter with just that opening drive that was almost 7 minutes long, 3 seconds shy of it.
I mean, as an offense, you love that just because you can go down here and I don't know if they'll go for the 2-point conversion. I mean, they're down 2, we'll see. But, I mean, coming out of the locker room, it's a great start and hope to keep it going for the Eastwood Eagles.
Well, they're going to go for 1 here. And here's the field goal attempt from Zatko. He puts it up. The ball is up, and it is good. So with 5:03 to go, Eastwood has closed the gap as they only trailed by 1, 28-27.
Everyone knows Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Or did he? Turns out a man named Antonio Mucci actually made the first telephone. Mucci never paid the $10 fee to claim his patent on the phone. And 11 years later, Alexander Graham Bell filed his patent for the phone. Mucci died penniless and forgotten. Do you have a great idea? Call Fraser, Clemens, Martin, and Miller to protect your idea with a trademark, patent, or copyright. Don't let someone else benefit from your idea. Protect it today.
Hey golfers, come play Toledo's premier public golf course. Heather Downs Country Club is where you belong in 2014. Heather Downs is a beautiful 18-hole layout with stunning views and ideal conditions. Tee times are available 7 days a week with great rates. Want to work on your game? Our driving range and practice center is the best place to groove your swing. Try individual lessons with golf director Dan Sutton. Clinics are forming now. Go to heatherdowns.com or call 419-385-0248. Heather Downs Country Club, where you belong in 2014.
Pro Golf Academies and Technologies and Pro Golf Fairways, Toledo's #1 stop for all your golf equipment needs. Instruction with licensed PGA and LPGA Tour instructor Jeff Menor, and the best golf simulators in the area. Located right next to Nick and Jimmy's on Monroe Street, custom club fitting with name brand clubs and professional loft and lie capability. Now you can play in 18 holes on our Pro Golf Fairways with over 80 courses throughout the world with our state-of-the-art golf simulator systems. Call us at 419-205-6644.
Rossford Schools, encouraging excellence in education, preparing each student for their future. Steadfast in achievement with a lifetime of memories. Supported by exceptional faculty, dedicated staff, student programs and activities. Outstanding alumni, volunteers in the community, honoring those who serve our country. With advanced placement, dual enrollment, and post-secondary options. Rossford Schools, Rossford Strong.
Drive, 14 plays covering 59 yards and nearly 7 minutes to final yard by Ian Downard.
All right, guys, we've got one camera, and that's it.
Both of them are down, the floor ones?
I don't know what's going on down there.
So it's the Jay Williams show.
Deep for the Bulldogs, and number 21, Noah Petmine, and the 30, Chris Cricket. Fitness Toledo, and number 12, Andrew Carroll.
So that goes set to kick off here. Here's the kickoff. It's going to be a short kickoff. It's going to be grabbed by the Bulldogs as Jacob Perry returns it. He gets it over the 30-yard line to about the 33. And that's where the Bulldogs will scrimmage 1st and 10. Their first series here in the second half. Nate Childress, what does Todd Drewsbeck and company need to do as far as to answer and try and get something going back in the right direction?
I would say just the penalties killed them kind of in the first half. I mean, also Eastwood's defense was swarming in the backfield, so you look to see them to go to little quick slants or little quarterback draws just because they're getting back there so fast. But we'll see here.
Well, you called it right there as Bainey kept it, but however he ran into that wall of red, and he is stopped cold for a loss of about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. It's one of those things, I mean, momentum right now obviously on the side of the home team. And for Rossford, I mean, they've got, I would think that with everything that they've got to play for right now in terms of playoff positioning, you would think that would give them a sense of urgency here.
Yeah, you just got to keep yourself calm here, though, and just go out and make some plays.
Here's the dump over here on the right side. The pass is complete to number 21, Noah Techmeyer. I'm sorry, they're saying that was Perry, but it was actually Techmeyer.
That was Techmeyer.
Yep, so he hauled that one in. So it will be 3rd down, I'm sorry, and about 7 to go. So we're under 4 minutes to go in the quarter. And now Bainey takes a snap, rolls out to his left, looks for a target. And does Perry pull that in?
Incomplete.
You're going to say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, as Eastwood, a big drive right here and another big stop. You're going to get the ball back and go down and possibly score.
Well, I was going to say, you know that one of the things that Jerry Rutherford has always had with his teams they've always played with a sense of pride, and you know that you could not take them lightly coming into this.
That's for sure. I mean, no matter how down a program is, he's always a great coach. I mean, he's always going to have them ready to go.
Nice punt here on a 4th down kick. That's going to take a Rossford bounce. So it's going to get inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line, and that's where the Eagles will scrimmage 1st and 10 with 3:35 to go here in this 3rd quarter. I want to make sure we say thanks again to a couple more of our sponsors. First Federal Bank. Make sure we say thanks to Dave Highmore and company for helping us bring these games to you. Also, of course, El Capitan, or at least he thinks so, Mike Jameson, and Creative Video Imagery. Give him a call at 419-514-1302, as he will DJ and video anything you need for the upcoming holidays or any weddings, any events, both corporate or industrial. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Eli Brown trying to go around the left side, but he is met there by several players, including Eric Davis, as well as just a whole wall of white there. And, well, it's going to be 2nd down here for the Eagles as the clock continues to run, as we're about a dozen seconds shy of the 3-minute mark. So I hope you and yours had a good time this weekend with all the trick-or-treating going on, and I always move on to one holiday at a time. I don't jump right to Christmas. Here's the pass on the left side as it's complete. Cade Bose with a nice reception. It'll be down at the 38-yard line, so it will be 3rd down and about 6 to go. How about you, Nate? Do you look out straight from go straight to Christmas as we approach November here?
Oh, no. I look forward to Thanksgiving, obviously, all that great food, family, and just watching football.
I was going to say football. That's the other big one.
Yep.
As we see right there, carry attempt there, and that one's going to be short of the 1st down, so punting situation here. So that's got to make you feel good if you're a Bulldog fan here, Nate, the fact that they were able to come up with a big stop here on this series.
Compared to the opening drive, they did a great job there, shutting down the run and forced them to make one pass there. But who knows? You just got to play the rest of this game out and see how it goes.
So here's the 4th down punt. Oh, a beautiful kick. Fair catch called for. Dropped. But I think it's still going to be Rossford ball at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 here for the Bulldogs as they'll scrimmage from their own 30-yard line. $1:37 to go here in this 3rd quarter. And it's a 1-point ball game. The Bulldogs up 28-27. So let me ask you here, Nate, as we get ready to see Rossford's next series of plays here. Looking at this from just a state perspective, how important is it for Rossford right now to go into the postseason as we see, we see a turnover here. And it is Eastwood football. Oh my, we'll get into our conversation later, but right now with 92 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter, the Eagles recover on a turnover. Oh my, that's just a tough break there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, as I said earlier, I mean, the turnovers are the big point. Turning the ball over down in your own area is not too good here. And the games they've lost to BG and Lake, they turn the ball over a decent amount, and just got to get that under control as Eastwood has a chance to score here now.
Well, as you see here, Downard, as we're back to live action, it was either that or, boy, oh boy, I got to put the Gatorade down. The ball is run there by Downard, but for no gain, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. This clock continues to run, $1:10 to go here in the quarter. But when we come to the 4th quarter, Nate, I'll pick your brain a little bit here about what the state playoffs and what they mean to not only Rossford but all the teams from Northwest Ohio. Here now, Pickrell's going to air it out. He's going to throw it downfield, and it's in the left side. Is it? Oh, it's dropped. It was almost picked off, but it falls incomplete. So that'll make it third down here for the Eagles.
Tell you what, you see Eastwood airing the ball out here a little bit more than they usually would. Usually you see them just running the ball every play, but
all that wing T stuff.
Yeah, looking to catch Rossford dozing in the backfield there.
So Eastwood will scrimmage from the Rossford 30-yard line. 44 seconds to go here in the quarter. Pickrell, do it off, and now going up the gut there, Eli Brown gets it inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a first down here for Eastwood as he took the Boost took the quick handoff and then put it right into the palate of Eli Brown. And I think that threw things off a little bit for the Rossford defense.
Tell you what, I know when I played for Rossford, Eric Keller didn't like that play too much. If you let that one backside defensive end bust that open, you're not staying home. He's not going to be too happy about that.
I remember Eric Keller back in his days when he was a main man at Northview. Now Boost trying to get outside, trying to turn upfield, but he's going to be brought down well shy of the line of scrimmage there. So that should be, well, let's see, did he get out of bounds? That'll stop the clock with 6 seconds. So they'll stop the clock here as the ball be spotted at the 21. Apologize for a couple of our cameras are deciding to allow some ghouls and gremlins, Halloween ghouls and gremlins come into play. So we will soldier on as best we can here, as it is now 2nd and 12 after a loss of 2. Man in motion. Here's a handoff to Boost. He gets outside, but Jake Perry's got a different idea, and he's going to drop him right at about the line of scrimmage there. On the final play of the third quarter, with Rossford and Eastwood right now in a battle, it's 1 point, 28-27. Fourth quarter coming up next here on the Toledo Sports Network and the CW13.
Do your utility bills have you down? Get out from under those heavy bills with new windows from Dunright Building Services. New windows from Dunright can change the vision of your home both inside and out. And right now, for a limited time only, you can get any white double-hung standard window for only $179 each. Remember, for a job done right, you better call Dunright.
New home, same address. It starts with new windows. Call us at Dunright Building Services today.
The Union Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and HVACR service mechanics of UA Local 50 build the powerhouses that generate your electricity. Install and service your heating and air conditioning systems, and install the plumbing systems that protect the health of this nation. Everywhere there's a building being built, retrofitted, or maintained, members of UA Local 50 are on the job with skills and the latest sustainable building practices to do the job right. UA Local 50 Plumbers, Steam Fitters, and service mechanics, building America's future.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641. You've planned and planned. Each moment of your special day just has to be perfect. You don't want to worry about anything. Just know that you've hired professionals to make your wedding day special. Mike Jameson with Creative Video Imagery has produced award-winning weddings for over 15 years. Our company has the equipment and the artistic ability to capture your day on digital DVD, giving you lasting memories of a day you will cherish forever. Call Creative Video Imagery today or visit our website, Creative Video Imagery, making moments into lifetime memories.
Is your roof past its peak? It's not always this easy to tell. From rooftops to foundations, Seagate is a trusted A-plus BBB accredited business and a Platinum Preferred contractor. As a Platinum Preferred contractor, we offer one of the country's best roofing warranties, the Owens Corning True Protection 50-year warranty. That's material and labor. We've earned your trust for over 30 years, Toledo. Call Seagate now.
1044 Seagate.
Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992. Adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013, SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue.
Well, we've got 12 minutes remaining here in this football game, and right now we're 1 point separates these two teams, so it should be an entertaining finish. As you see right there, Eli Brown, the ball carrier, picks up 1, maybe 2 yards, as he is brought down by Sam Beal was the guy that brought him down. And it'll be second down here for the Eagles.
In the halls of Rossford, they call him the real deal Sam Beal. That's a little nickname, isn't it?
I think I said second down. It's actually fourth down here for the Eagles as they're going to go for it. They're deep in Rossford territory. So it'll be 4th and 9 ball at the 18-yard line. Rolling out now. Here's Pickrell. He's going to hold it, and he's going to be hit and brought down hard, well short of the first down. So turnover on downs there, and the Bulldogs stand and don't allow any points.
Tell you what, that first drive, the defense looked like they were going to come out and just let them run all over them, but these last 2 possessions, they've done a good job at holding them down here, especially down close to the goal line there.
So it'll be a turnover on downs, 1st and 10 here for Rossford. What has been a very entertaining football game. Here's the snap. And now over on the right side, still going over there is Eric Davis. And my goodness, well, now you understand why that young man has been getting all the accolades that he has in the media in the last several weeks.
Yeah, he's just a great kid overall and takes school serious as you would want an athlete too, and shows out on the football field that how much he does around Rossford and, you know, just giving back. He's a great kid and just loves to play the game of football, as you can tell the way he runs. I mean, he wants to just bust it every time.
Well, it'll be 2nd down and 12. He came up a couple of yards short of the line of scrimmage there. So from the 14, here's Bainey. Over the middle, overthrows, and he's very fortunate it wasn't picked off by Alex Ross there. He was right there, and that could have been disastrous for the Bulldogs, but it falls incomplete, Nate. And, well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, you saw that right there. He was just sitting right on that route and just overthrew and almost picked, like you said. And that's one of those that you go back and film, you're like, oh, if I was just 1 foot to this way, 1 foot that way, I would have had the pick.
So it's going to be 3rd down now and 12, the ball at the Rossford 14-yard line. Bulldogs now in the gun. Bainey takes a snap. He'll roll out to his left, feels the heat right off the get-go. He's going to be brought down. Big-time sack over there by number 11, Mitchell Davidson. Holy smokes. Davidson, who led the team last season in tackles with 137. Man, now you see why.
And back there quick there.
I mean, he went off lickety-split.
Came free.
Nothing Bainey could do about that one.
It's nothing really new tonight. They've been back there all night.
That was a very good punt taken at the 48-yard line by Boos. Boos brings it up, and he's going to be dropped at about the Rossford 43, and that's where the Bulldogs will, or rather the Eagles will scrimmage, 1st and 10. Well, they're going to spot it at the 42, so it'll be 1st and 10 here for Eastwood And right now, it's a 1-point ball game. Rossford on top, but Eastwood has been threatening the last couple of series. A very lively crowd, and well, both sides of the crowd, whether you're a Rossford fan or Eastwood. They've both been rowdy all night. Here now is Ian Downard as he takes it up the gut. He'll take it to the 40-yard line.
Tell you what, as a high school alumni of football, these are the games you love to play. And I mean, you get the crowd in it. It's the last week of high school football here before you go into playoffs, and you know this is the last week they get to see you, so you might as well come out and shine for the last time, maybe for you seniors or before you step up and become a senior.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8, the ball at the 40. 9:15 to go here in this third quarter. Jake Pickrell under center takes a snap. He's going to roll out to his right. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver open. Just out of the reach. Davidson was over there as well. Boos was I think the intended receiver, and Davidson was also over there, and they were both going for that ball. And it falls incomplete, so a tough break there for the Eagles.
He had two guys there. I mean, one of them had to come up with the ball, and neither of them did. But great effort by diving for that ball. I mean, it was a wide receiver. Sometimes you don't see wide receivers go out for the ball. They're scared. I mean, he collided with his own player, but I mean, great effort.
Of course, you're speaking as a tight end, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yes, sir. Coming across the middle, you got those linebackers. They'll hit you.
Here's Eli Brown now. He picks up some good yardage as he's going to be bringing it inside. Well, they'll mark it about the 30-yard line. So it'll be a first down there for the Eagles with 9 minutes to go here in this one.
There's another one of those reverses getting a big gain for him there.
So now Mr. Tight End going over the middle. Let me ask you, as far as when you see a quarterback like this that you're used to seeing primarily running packages and whatnot with the wing tee and stuff, but when they start to open it up like this has got to make the receivers all giddy when they get a shot at pulling in a long pass.
I'm sure they're licking their chops out there when they hear a pass play.
So we've got a whistle, and I think we got a penalty here against Eastwood. So they will mark it back 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15. And you're right, the story of this game has been turnovers and also penalties. So it's one of those things where, again, last week of the season, this is the type of stuff that causes coaches to gray a little prematurely. As here now, it's the pass over on the right side. It is complete to Cade Boos, and it's going to be a short pickup. Call it a pickup of 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 9 here as we're coming up now. 8 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 28-27 your score. Rossford leading Eastwood. I am Mick. He is Nate Childress. Nate had a great high school football career, now plying his trade in the Midnight Blue and Gold. As here's Ian Downard fighting to pick up as many yards as he can, but picks up several. It'll be 3rd, and as my colleague Steve Taylor likes to say, 3rd and manageable. So it'll be about 3rd and 5. As the ball will be at the 25-yard line. And while the clock continues to run here, Nate, if you're Eastwood, you got to feel pretty good, because if you can go in there and punch it in for points and not much time on the clock, it's all good from there.
Yeah, they've managed the clock here well in the second half and look to continue to do that. And they just call the timeout there trying to get Rossford to jump off sides.
Almost worked, but with 7:06 to go, we've got a timeout on the field as Rossford continues to lead this one 28-27.
Remember this? How could you forget? Bet you wish you had one of these last winter. TAS Electronics has remote car starters from $129 installed, plus heated seats starting at just $149. No one can stop the winter, but with TAS, you can have a nice, warm vehicle waiting for you. Get over to TAS today.
TAS Electronics, fuel power. TAS Electronics, it's hot.
The Big Apple Deli has all the food for your next party or get-together. The best subs, salads, soups, pasta, party trays, and great lunch and dinner specials. The Big Apple Deli, 2118 Woodville Road, has got you ready for all your party needs, or just stop out for a great lunch.
Whether you support the Comets, the Panthers, or the Bulldogs, the Eagles, Wildcats, or Flyers, we at Genoa Bank support you. We're a local bank that takes pride in serving our community with personal and prompt service, innovative products, and stable financial guidance. We're a bank that believes in playing our part. And well, that's earned us quite a few fans of our own. Genoa Bank, playing our part in the community, taking your banking needs personally.
From the kitchens of Italy to you, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen is the home of authentic Italian food. As one of the oldest independently owned pizzerias in Toledo, Arturo's Pizza Kitchen has been serving since 1988. With pizza, salads, award-winning subs, chicken chunks and wings, Mom's own lasagna recipe, and our famous cheese sticks, we have it all. Never frozen, always homemade. Arturo's Pizza Kitchen. Hungry? Call Arturo's, 419-698-1641.
Cheerleaders would like to thank Lucky Parkinano and Lucky for the donation of footballs to feature on it earlier this evening.
.706 is on the clock. We're ready to go here with 3rd down and 5. And now here's Eli Brown up the gut, picks up the first down. Nice move, takes it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastwood Eagles.
They went back to the reverse there. They've had success all night with that play.
Huge run there by Eli Brown.
It's got to be the second or third time they ran the reverse on this drive, I think.
And the Eagles once again out on top as they are going to attempt the extra point here, but right now 33-28. My goodness, this has gone back and forth. This has been a well-played, as well-played as you can say. I mean, from a coach's perspective, it was not as well-played game because of the penalties and turnovers and stuff, but I should say entertaining football game for the fans. And they're going to go for 2 here. Dropping back, Pickerel on the right side. The pass is complete. No, it's not. It's incomplete. It fell incomplete. So, with 6:58 to go, it is now Eastwood on top as they lead this one 33-28.
A rewarding career begins with an apprenticeship in the piping industry. Our state-of-the-art training facility, combined with on-the-job training side by side with a journeyman, delivers the experience needed to become a professional plumber, steam fitter, or HVAC service mechanic. Avoid costly tuitions and student loans. Earn a competitive wage and college credit in an exciting trade. We are the Northwest Ohio piping industry, building the future through dedication, knowledge, and expertise.
Moody's Coney Island Diner, 2511 Oregon Road at Wales, has been providing delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner since 1996 and is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the area. Stop by for a famous chili dog or one of our specialty Greek, American, or Lebanese dishes. We invite you to come in and try us so we can add you to our family of happy customers. Moody's Coney Island Diner, 2511 Oregon Road at Wales.
Well, we have a minute here. Want to make sure that we say thank you again to some of our sponsors. Of course, thanks to Dr. Todd Leslie and all the folks over at gracespeaks.org. As you see on the two-point conversion attempt there, he was short of the goal line anyway. He was looking for a flag, but none forthcoming because they were both going for the ball. But got to thank Dr. Todd Leslie and Grace Speaks. Of course, we had a great time with the Red Wing alumni game down in Bowling Green last weekend. And of course, you can find out more about what Grace Speaks is all about by going to their website, grace-speaks.org. Also want to make sure we say thanks to the Big Apple Deli over on Woodville Road in Oregon. Say hi to Tim and all the crew out there. Make sure that you call them when you want to make your party, your next football party, a special one. They'll help you with that. Also, Moody's Coney Island over there at the corner of Wales and Oregon Road. They've got great food, and they make it lickety-split. Here's the kickoff. See how Rossford will answer. Well, and the referee saw it, and his knee was down. And oh my, a tough break there for the Bulldogs, as that one is going to be spotted the 6-yard line. My goodness.
As a coach there, you just got to shake your head and wonder. Trying to move too fast there, trying to return it, trying to get a big gain. You just got to collect yourself and try to get what you can get.
Well, we'll see how Rossford answers here, because they've got a lot of work to do. And they got 6:56 to do it. Here's the handoff. And Eric Davis, he's been a horse. He had over 100 yards in the first half, but he's been kind of on the quiet side here in this second half.
Yeah, they've really keyed in on him here, and they're stopping him pretty good here. Overall, Eastwood's defense has come out to play in the second half.
Some of those guys up front are going to need to, guys like Sam Beal and company, they need to get moving. Here's Bainey. He's going to air it out over the middle, complete. Davis, he's off to the races. Over the 50, the 40, the 30. I don't think anybody's going to catch him. A 90-yard touchdown play. Touchdown, Rossford Bulldogs. Looking back to see if there is any laundry on the field, and there is none. So just that quick, Rossford answers back.
Looks like they're going to go for 2 here, too.
You see right there, Davis comes out of the backfield, nobody around him. And he just sets it in another gear and gallops the rest of the way. It's a 90-yard touchdown play. And Eric Davis.
That's where all that speed training in the summer comes in. You got to see the open field, and you just got to run as fast as you can almost.
Well, there's still plenty of time left here in this fourth quarter, but now Rossford deciding if they're going to go for a point after or a 2-point conversion. They take a timeout. That could come back to bite them.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that call there.
But they're going to go ahead and discuss this over there on the sideline with the coaching staff, and since they're going to do that, I want to make sure we get a big thank you out to some more of our sponsors. Big thanks out to SPL Outfitters over there on Navarre Avenue. We really do appreciate you guys coming on board and being part of the Toledo Sports Network family. That's SPL Outfitters over there on Navarre. Also, Art Piscaris and the gang over at Arturo's Pizza. Arturo's Pizza and Italian on Oregon Road over there at Wales. Some of the best pizza in town. Also, Pub 51. Got to say thank you to Ron Bin and everybody out there off of State Route 51. Of course, you can watch all the football games out there. And, of course, don't forget, make sure you stop by and hang out there on Woodville Road, which is State Route 51. Also, Gladio Do It Best. Big tip of the hat to them. They've been around the Toledo Sports Network for years and years, and we love them, and we thank them so much for coming on board again and being part of the Toledo Sports Network family, as now it looks like they're going to go for 2. So here's a snap to Bainey. Bainey looks, he's going to pitch it. Now they're going to throw it on the corner, and it's a 2-point conversion. How about that one?
You saw that corner come up there for Eastwood. He thought Eric Davis was going to try busting it around the side, and Dylan Naraki hit back in the corner of the end zone.
You see right here the pitch, the old option play. An easy toss over to Dylan Narwaki, and it's now a 36-33 football game on the 2-point conversion. Nice little helter-skelter play there.
Yeah, a little trick play, as you could say there.
Well, a trick-or-treat play. There you go. We've got 6:12 on the clock left to go here in this ball game, and it's been a lot of fun to watch this game. Also, while we have a minute, I want to make sure I haven't had a chance to go on air and thank a good friend of ours, one Mr. Mike Bauman, who is now he just relocated from the Northwest Ohio area to Nashville. And I know Michael watched this online, and I just want to say, Bomber man, we miss you, and we thank you for really putting a spark into Toledo Sports Network. All the work you did here, I mean, it speaks for itself, man. You're an outstanding broadcaster, and I know your future is going to be bright down there in Nashville or wherever you go. I just hope you don't forget us, and make sure you let us know that you're doing all right from time to time. So now we await the kickoff here from the Bulldogs as Spencer Schultz is going to step into it and sends one deep. This will be taken at about the 6-yard line. Now outside over the 10, the 20, the 25, the 30. So it'll be a nice, again, a nice field position here for Eastwood with 6:05 to go here in this fourth quarter.
I'm sure Eastwood here is going to look to chunk out some of this clock here and go down and score and give Rossford as least amount of time as possible here.
Well, you know that, I mean, with this and this second half too, it's impressive the fact that Eastwood, if we saw the stats that they had in the first half, their stats weren't quite as shiny as Rossford's were, but they still were close. And now here in the second half, they've really picked it up a notch. It's now rolling out now. Here's Pickrell over the middle again as the couple players collide. And their feet got tangled up there. I don't think it was any kind of, I think it was a good non-call there by the official because their feet got tangled up as they were both trying to go for that ball.
And I don't think Todd Drewsback agrees with you over there. He's all fired up over there.
Oh, I don't doubt it, but still, that was over the middle.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great non-call. I mean, as a ref nowadays, it's so hard to whether you should call that or not.
But, yeah, I agree. I thought that, they were both going for the ball, and it was their feet that got tangled. They weren't shoving or trying to pull on each other's uniforms or anything of the sort.
Just trying to go make a play.
6 minutes left exactly. Now here's the handoff as they go forward with Downard, and he'll pick up a few yards. Well, I'm at it here, checking out. I was talking to you about the stats. I got to make sure that I thank the folks here at Eastwood, the stats guys, as they were really helpful in giving us stats there at the half and keeping us informed, making us sound almost marginally intelligent. So we thank them very much. Also, the folks here at Eastwood High School, they put on a great spread here, and they take care of the folks here in the press box very well, and they are some wonderful people here.
As it is a big stop right here for your Rossford Bulldogs.
Yep, 3rd down and 7. Here's the pass on the right side, but Pickrell aired it out a little bit too much mustard on that one, as Boos was the intended receiver. Chase Bainey was the guy on the defensive coverage there. Now it'll be 4th down and 7 with 5:16 to go. Ball at the Eastwood 31-yard line. So we await this 4th down kick. 5:16 on the clock. Here's the snap. And a nice kick. That one's going to drop. It's going to be grabbed by Jacob Perry. That was dangerous, man. He ran up into it with a couple of Eagles right there, but he scoops it, and it's going to be 1st down for the Bulldogs at their own 40-yard line.
Tell you what, that was great of him. Keep his eye on the ball there. Most returners get a little scared when they're coming up on the ball and take their eye off for a split second and end up fumbling that one.
Well, be sure to check out ToledoSportsNetwork.com, as we really enjoy bringing you all these football games. You can check out some of the games we've done in the past, all the games we've done in the past. You can go on our website. It'll take you over to all the games we've done here on television, plus all the other content we have on the website for you to enjoy. Here's Bainey. As he goes on the right side, tries to turn upfield. He'll be brought down after about a 1-yard gain. Just want to tip my hat over here with Steven, one of the stringer/interns from the Sentinel Journal down in Bowling Green. Got to make sure we thank him. Able to give me some information and stuff about a couple of things here. And we appreciate his help here during the course of this broadcast. As now the Bulldogs get the play signaled in. I can only imagine with as crazy as it looks here on a high school field, Nate, what it's like for you in a collegiate stadium, in a collegiate level with those tens of thousands of fans and all that noise and all that racket, and you got to focus in on those plays that are signaled in from the sideline with all the signboards.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was a different switch from coming from high school to college, but I mean, in the end, you just got to block it all out and just go and play.
It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Ball at the 45-yard line here of Rossford. They need to get it out to the midfield stripe. We're under 4 minutes to go here. As you see right there, the clock is moving.
Just getting a little rowdy in here now.
Yep. Now we've got another timeout going to be taken by Rossford. And I believe they've got, is that one left or are they done? I think they got one left. So we've got 3:49 on the clock as the clock has stopped. And the Bulldogs looking to try and see what play they can draw up here. Now, Nate, you've been on both ends of this in terms of, you know, playing offense and defense, you know, here at the high school level. Who would you say right now has more of an advantage in terms of with the momentum, trying to stuff the play here as a defensive guy, or trying to execute on offense?
Well, you know, I think Eastwood, you got to give it to Eastwood. I mean, their crowd is going to get into it here, and I wouldn't be surprised if they dial up a blitz here and try getting Bainey in the backfield.
Well, here we go. Bainey keeps it, pulls it down. He's going to pick up the first down and more inside the 40 as he takes it down near the 30-yard line. So a huge play there by Chase Bainey as he's able to get it inside Eastwood territory down near the 30-yard line. As you see right here, he pulled it down quick.
Yeah, they were back there quick, and I almost think it was a set quarterback draw just to get them back there and get a little people on, get those offensive line on the defensive line, and just take it for it. Plays worked well all year for them.
Well, now we're under 3.5 to go here in this fourth quarter. Right now, the Bulldogs up by 3, looking to add to it. Here's the snap to Bainey. He'll hand it off. Eric Davis driving forward. He'll pick up maybe 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
You can see here that Eastwood's trying to get back there fast. They dialed up a corner blitz there, but just wasn't back there fast enough.
So it'll be 2nd down in about 6. And the clock continues to run as right now time's going to become a factor here for Eastwood. But they've only got one timeout left. Here now is the snap. Bainey gives it over to Davis, and he will again drive forward. He'll be a couple of yards short of the first down. He'll be about 3 yards short. So, now with 2:25 and counting.
You almost got to bet here, too. It's going to be 2 downs for Rossford here. See what they do.
Thing is, though, for Eastwood, though, they've got this is where it kind of is biting them right now as far as with the timeouts. Being able to stop the clock, and there's a huge first down as Eric Davis driving forward gets it inside the 15-yard line down to about the 13. And now they'll stop the clock to move the sticks. But then if you're Jerry Rutherford, you got to start thinking about using that timeout.
Tell you what, though, Eric Davis better be thinking his offensive line there. They made a big hole and came across and kicked out that defensive end and just, I mean, I could have ran through that hole, I think. I mean, I'm not as fast as him, but.
Yep. Still, though, yeah, those offensive boys, you know how hard they're working. Travis Sobleski and also guys like him and Ben Sauter, who, you know, they don't always get all the name recognition and things like that. But as a group, you know that the guys like Chase Bainey and of course Eric Davis, they know that those guys up front, the Buffet boys, they're the ones that get the job done, that allow them to do what they do.
And it's funny, I remember last year, Bob Abbey, he named him the Sharknado off of the movie, but they love to go by that name and just try to get as many holes for Eric, and they don't really, I don't think they really care if they get their name called. They just want to win.
That's all you can ever ask for if you're a lineman, is, you know, to be able to do something like that, put an opening there for your back to get through there.
You just hope that your running back gives you a little pat on the back and once he gets his after the game interview in.
Well, we got 1:54 to go here in this football game. Rossford knocking on the door again as they're in the red zone. Here's Eric Davis driving forward again as he'll be close to a first down. He'll be brought down. Andrew Karras is over there, as he was the guy that brought down. Nice to see Andrew back up and at him. He was injured earlier, but is back up and at him. He's a football player. He's a Karras. He's a tough young man. So now, no opportunities here for Eastwood to stop the clock. So this is one of those where Rossford can either try to punch it in, or they could. Well, they're going to go. They're going to keep going here. As I was going to say, they could possibly take a knee, but. Here is Davis as he will run on the left side and be brought down. Mitch Davidson out there on the stop along with Ben Haas. So we're now under a minute. Now if you got, essentially, you need to run 2 plays, and Eastwood can't stop the clock.
And you got to bet they're just going to hand the ball off here to Eric Davis, trying to either score or just run out the clock here. Well, they're going to run it down and call a timeout, it looks like. Use their last one here.
Well, the thing is, yep, they're going to run it down to 31 seconds, then take the timeout. So, I guess that's where I was thinking I would run a play right before the clock, or the time, before it was a time count violation. That way, after the play, you can still sit there and let the clock run.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there, but I don't know. I guess that's why we're up here and he's down there.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess he's got something different in his mind, and
that's all right.
We'll see here. I mean,
now of course you've got a big game coming up here on Tuesday against a rival, an arch rival in Northern Illinois, and I'm sure that you guys are pretty geeked up about that.
Oh yeah, you know, they beat us over the last couple of years, and just need to go out and do the process, do the process to come up to the game, and just everybody's got to do what they need to do.
Also want to make sure that we thank your coach, Matt Campbell, for allowing you to come out here and sit out here with us and enjoy football from this side of the glass.
Yeah, it's definitely a little different, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty fun, not gonna lie.
Well, here we go. Is on third down, 2 to go. Bainey's going to roll, and he's going to take a knee. And, well, that's what you hope. That's kind of a different way of doing victory formation. But
I guess he wanted to run out the clock a little bit more there, I guess. I don't know.
So that's going to be the last play of the football game. And I'll tell you what, this one was in doubt all the way through, because Rossford and Eastwood, man, they left it on the field. The Eagles, they had a tough go of it, as they will now drop to 4-6 and 4-3 in the conference to finish their season. However, the Rossford Bulldogs now will go to 8-2, 6-1 in the conference, as they await to find out who their opponent will be to start the state playoffs next week. But you got to tip your hat to both teams. But in this case, the Rossford Bulldogs come out with a W, and now it's just a question of who they play in round one.
Yeah, I know they're going to be fired up. I mean, first time to the playoffs since 2007, but I mean, all comes down to the players giving it all this summer, and Coach Todd Drewsback coming in and changing this program around since we were down a streak of 0-31, and now they're in the playoffs. It's just crazy what a guy can come in and do, and how young he is, and what he brings to the table.
Yep, and you looked at that young man right there, number 20, Eric Davis. He's one of the guys that leads this team along with Chase Bainey, and of course Todd Drewsback and company, as they will head into the postseason now, having after their last loss was Week 4 against the Lake Flyers, but now they have been on a winning streak ever since, and right now they've been a hot team coming out of the NBC, and we look forward to seeing what big things await the Rossford Bulldogs. Well, on the other side, Jerry Rutherford gave it a battle. He knew this was going to be a rebuilding year, and this was going to be a year of transition. But you know what? He took what appeared to be lemons and made lemonade out of it, because he really got this team that wasn't one of the best teams he's ever had, and he made them play like they were one of the best teams. But in the end, again, he left it all on the field. And, of course, he'll be back again next year, and this young team is going to get a year older with more experience under their belt, and we look forward to seeing what they bring come next season. But for now, Rossford is the team right now that's heading into the playoffs on the hot streak, and hopefully they will continue to be successful for their fans and for all of Northwest Ohio. Well, that's going to do it from here at the at Freedom Field here in Pemberville, Ohio. As Nate, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you hanging out with us here.
Thanks for having me.
This has been a lot of fun here working with you. I hope we get to work together again. We'll put in a good word with Matt and tell him that we'll talk real nice about him.
All right, I appreciate it.
I'm sure he cares. Yeah. Anyhow, for Nate Childress and our crew out there, appreciate them being outside in the chill and the crisp air here on a fall night in the Northwest Ohio area. This is Mick Gonzalez saying so long, everybody. Your final once again here from Freedom Field in Pemberville, home of Eastwood. It's the Rossford Bulldogs 36 and the Eastwood Eagles 33, as you've been watching high school football right here on the Toledo Sports Network and the CW13.
Safety Partners Limited has been providing excellence in safety since 1992. Adding our Oregon, Ohio store in 2013, SPL Outfitters provides face, head, foot, hand, body, and hearing protection with great brands like Wolverine, Red Cap, Dickie, Wrangler Workwear, and many top safety brands. SPL also carries fire-resistant clothing, harnesses, high-vis apparel, boots, and boot care items. SPL is located in the Buffalo Wild Wings Plaza on Navarre Avenue.